Do your feet ache when you're standing on ladders? You may need a boot with a shank. Hi guys, it's Kent and I'm the podiatrist from DocPods and Ergonx. And today we're having a look at the work boot, our work boot range. And it's a pretty special work boot range because it comes in a lace up and a slip on. But the feature that we're looking at today that makes this boot special is it's got a shank. So if we imagine a shank is a piece of really stiff material that sits through this section of the boot, what it does, it stiffens up the boot so your boot will only bend where your big toe bends. And that's the desired point that if we were trying to make your foot more mechanically efficient, we really only want it to bend through the big toe. We don't want too much roll in and we don't want any bending other than through the big toe. So if we take a look at the inside of this boot, if we can see it in here, you might be able to just see, get it in the camera. Through this section, there's a piece of plastic that sits and runs right through there. And what this does, it's the shank and it stiffens that section up. So if you're standing on ladders a lot and you've got part of your foot on the ladder, if your boot is bending and allowing your heels to drop right down, that strains your foot, and the muscles and ligaments and the joints in the foot have to do the work that your boot is not doing. Now, by putting a shank in there means that your boot won't bend where it's not supposed to, and it won't strain your foot. So that's the first thing we look for is, does your boot have a shank? And you can tell this really easily. If we get them and bend them end on end, see how this one only wants to bend through the big toe? If we try and bend it down here, it just does not bend at all. The other thing, if you're on ladders for a long time or repeatedly, like if you're a painter or you're a plasterer or a electrician on a ladder putting wiring in the house, another thing you want to look for is how tight are your calf muscles, because standing on the edges of the tread on the ladder can actually strain your calves and overwork them. So stretch out your calves and get a boot with a shank, and it'll make your day lots more comfortable if you're on a ladder. Thanks. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our channel. It's very simple to do and it really does help us out. If you need further information on the topics discussed, please follow the links in the description and that will take you to our website where we've got more information on these topics. If you have a specific question that you'd like to ask, please comment in the comments section below and we'll do our best to make a video to address your question. If you have any further comments or questions, you can find us at ergonx.com.au and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.